So I want to talk about a very common problem with most people, and it involves tight muscles, tight traps, specifically on the right side up here. So many people, when they go to a massage therapist, they get their shoulders massaged, and it's always tight on the right side because it is so easy to fix. It's completely unnecessary. And the problem is not what you think. So let's take a look at what's going on. So we have the vertebra on the back. Okay, there's seven vertebrae in your neck. They're called cervical vertebra. And then you have the scapula. Okay, scapula is on the back part of your shoulder. It's a bone. And there's a muscle that raises the scapula. And the muscle is attached to the corner of the scapula, and it attaches to the cervical spine 1 through 4. Okay? Then you have also one on the left as well, but we're going to focus on the one on the right, and I'll tell you why in a second. And so the purpose of this muscle is to raise the shoulder blade. Okay, it's called the levator scapula muscle. It elevates the scapula. Now there's a superficial muscle or a muscle on top of that called the trap. Okay, and that attaches to the back of your skull called the occiput, on the spine of the scapula, which is an extra little bone right there. And then it comes down and attaches to your thoracic spine through here. So it's a very broad diamond-shaped muscle that is on top of this levator scapula muscle. So when people complain of right trap pain, it's not their trap. It's the levator scapula muscle. But it's not even that. There's another root cause underneath that is tightening up that muscle. And it's called the phrenic nerve. And the phrenic nerve goes from the diaphragm, and you have one on the left, one on the right. So it primarily controls the diaphragm, which is a muscle. So it also has sensory nerves, so it has both sensation and motor control, which basically controls the muscle. It goes from the diaphragm all the way up to the third through the fifth vertebra. Okay? So that's where it connects to. So basically what happens is when your gallbladder or liver is inflamed, congested, swollen, it's going to put pressure on that nerve and send signals up to the neck, which is going to cause a guarding or a protective mechanism on the levator scapula muscle, which is a tightness. That's what that tightness is. So you can massage it till the cows come home. I had this problem probably my whole life. I didn't know what it was until my late 20s, but it's really coming from the gallbladder. Usually the people who have pain right up here also have a full sensation underneath the right diaphragm. What's happening is there's a blockage in the drainage of the little ducts, they're called bile ducts, and then bile is backing up into the liver, and bile is a detergent, and that is irritating and creating inflammation in the liver as well as in the bile ducts, and that is what the problem is. And it's such an easy problem to fix. All you have to do is lower your carbohydrates, that's called healthy keto, decrease the omega-6 fatty acids, that's all the vegetable oils. Very important. I put a video down below for those people who have not been to my channel. You need to know about that because that's going to be huge. Take some purified bile salts. Okay, I put more information about that. What that'll do is it'll open up the ducts. It'll allow drainage, and the inflammation will go down to basically 0 in your liver, and you'll start getting a lot of relief. Do a moderate amount of fats. Okay, don't go crazy with too much until you build up your own bile reserve. And this is the big one, number 4. Cut out snacking. That is the killer. This grazing all day, the snacking, never gives your gallbladder a chance to reset and heal. It becomes overwhelmed, it backs up, and you need to cut out the snacking and do what's called intermittent fasting. And then number 5 is increase your fasting. So if you don't eat, the whole digestive system has a chance to reset. This is so simple, and that's why I'm emphasizing it, because it's unnecessary to have this pain over and over again, and you're going to get a lot of relief from this. So try it out and comment down below.